Hi everyone, today we have a new video review, and as you can see, this time we are going to talk about fresh release from Miniart. It's a figurine set in 1/35 scale. We have here, let's say, the continuation of this Refugees series in 1/35, and this is the Chandlers family, so in 1/35 it might be an interesting choice for some diorama project, or maybe as a solo two-figure project, just add some diorama base and you'll be good to go. So overall, this kit number 38089 is the final shape of this release. You should get exactly the same thing if you order it from Modelimex, for example, and the box size is typical for this type of kit from Miniart. We have box art which shows two figurines and guy with this card. Also here on the side you'll find some safety advices, and on the opposite side you can see two other kits from this series. We reviewed both, so you can find it easily on the YouTube channel. And here on the rear side we have the assembly manual, which is combined together with the marking guide, and of course also the colors chart, which is given in several manufacturer designations. So this is the side opening box, and I just need to open it. And inside we have this sealed plastic bag with the sprues. So just give me a moment. I will have to use scissors in order to cut through, because this is a sealed plastic bag, as I said, and it's not that fast to open. But previous Refugees kits were quite interesting thing, because they actually go away from the typical, I would say, diorama topics for the scale figurines in 1/35 scale. We get something different, and this difference is actually quite beneficial because it lets you to build something unusual in a popular scale and even combine it with some vehicle. So first of all, we start with this plastic sprue. I will open the lenses so that it will be a bit brighter, and now you can see that here we will be talking about this lady. So the dress should be assembled or glued out of two holes. We have pre-positioned arms and legs, and if I flip it over, note that we have also guiding elements, which is quite unusual. Typical Miniart figurine set does not have any guiding elements, but it looks like they upgraded their design, but still there are no guiding things for the arms and legs. So here you have to be careful in order to get the smooth fitment, which will be quite convincing once assembled together. We also have this small decal sheet. There is no mention where it is printed, but usually they are coming, no, it's actually written here, I just didn't notice, but it's written here that they are coming from Cartograph, so you shouldn't be worried about any printing quality issues or problems with application of those decals on your figurines and items. Next, we continue with the guy, which was also included here. So as you can see, he was wearing the coat, which should be assembled out of 3 parts. So be careful while joining all of this stuff together. Obviously, some sanding will be required because it's important to get the smooth fitment, smooth joint. And as you can see, this is the frontal section, which is actually separated. So even more fun if you will be working with this, and you will be working with this. Next, we continue with the various sacks. So as you can see here, we have 3 types, and if I flip them over, you can notice that each of those should be glued out of 2 holes. We have slightly raised edges, which should help with alignment, but that's pretty much all of the position items you get here. Next, we continue with the various boxes or bags. And again, we have the assembly out of separate elements. So if I flip it over here, you can see that those are panels which should be combined together. But I don't think it will be a difficult task, because here we have quite smart design. And for example, this section, as you can see here, is molded together with the side walls. So you just need to carefully separate it and you'll be good to go. Next, we continue with the sprue, which is dedicated to, let's say, musical equipment. So here we have radio and also the vinyl player, and everything looks fine, but there are a lot of thin parts, especially this small lamp. So be careful with all of these things and try to separate them carefully, because otherwise you might end up with the damaged items, and it will be really tricky to fix them, because basically those are just one time, let's say, one piece items supplied in the kit. And as you remember, there was a gentleman towing the cart, so here is the sprue for this cart. And as you can see, again, it should be glued out of several parts. We have also some wooden texture here, which is quite handy for some weathering ideas, and I think it's worth experimenting with wood weathering, because usually these items do not stay factory fresh, obviously. And that's the final sprue. As far as you can see, I don't find any other bonuses. So overall, we get two figurines with various items which they can tow, let's say, or take with them. And all of this should be already available in Modelimex webshop, together with some other novelties from Miniart. Of course, I'll be happy to hear your opinion, so do not forget to write it here in the comment section below. And I will see you in the next video review as usual. Thank you for joining me today, and bye.